Warm yesterday, and part of the reason is that we've got really heavy banding snow. That's going to be a problem for the next several hours, and things probably get better later in the morning. As we take a look at Storm Tracker 6 live double scan, we'll get to that in a second. For now, we've got Mobile 6, and this appears to still be the northeast extension, I believe, and you are looking at the snow falling. Now on this main road, you've still got the blacktop showing through, and there's a car maybe going a little fast in the left lane. You can see that just to the right of where the tires are hitting, there is that light snow coverage along the shoulder of the road, and on roads that aren't picking up as much traffic, side streets, secondary roads, and you don't have the constant friction of the tires, you're seeing more snow coverage, which is what we just showed you on County Line Road there on the Montgomery County, Bucks County border a moment ago. So do be careful out there on those side streets and secondaries especially. It looks like the main roads right now are in a little bit better shape. And I'm just making one quick adjustment to the computer here so that you guys don't have to go repunching things and stuff like that. And I think we're all good to go. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Storm Tracker 6 live double scan. And right now you can see that the snow line is getting closer and closer to Philadelphia. It's all rain down to the south. A two-dimensional view shows you that snow line getting very close to the city. And Karen Rogers out on the terrace here at 6 ABC a moment ago said she was starting to see some wet snowflakes mix in with the rain. And that changeover is going to happen very quickly in the next 15-20 minutes if it hasn't started already. And some of you who have seen the changeover already in parts of Chester County, Montgomery County, Bucks are seeing that coverage build up pretty quickly. The rest of the way we're looking at rain, and there's even some thunderstorms clearing the coast of South Jersey. Very rare that you have snow and thunderstorms in the same picture, but that's what we've got this morning. And again, that snow line getting closer and closer to the city. Temperatures right now, wow, look at Philadelphia, dropped all the way to 36 degrees. About 90 minutes ago, we were at 42. So we talked about how quickly those numbers were going to crash. We are seeing that, and I think by about 6, maybe 6:15, you'll be down to the freezing mark in Philadelphia with that changeover occurring. 33 in Allentown, down to 31 in Reading. Don't be fooled by the 33-degree reading, a little above freezing in Allentown. Most of this area is now below freezing, and we are seeing the roads being compromised, especially where you have those heavy bands of snow coming through. Still in the 40s in South Jersey. Eventually, you too in South Jersey will see those temperatures drop, and that snow will come through. Future Tracker 6 between now and 7 shows you how the snow line is across Philadelphia. A lot of mixing down to the south. Might still be holding on to rain in Cape May County by 7 o'clock. But then we move into 9 and 10 o'clock and everybody's got the snow. This deep shade of purple, by the way, is the heaviest snow too. So even as late as 9:30 or 10 in Philadelphia and points east, you may still be looking at some accumulating snow. However, a change in this forecast is how quickly this is going to move out. As soon as 10, some of the western suburbs are down to just light snow showers, maybe even wrapping up the snow. And by noon, we think it's probably over in Philadelphia with some lingering snowflakes over toward Trenton and maybe to the east of Atlantic City. And finally, by 2 or 2:30, it's sliding to the east of Trenton. So it does look like it gets out of here pretty quick. I'm not going to change or make any major changes to our snowfall forecast. However, we still think it's very little in Cape May County and southern Delaware. There could be a 2 to 4 inch band, a little closer to I-95. This 4 to 8 inch area, I think Philadelphia is on the lower end of those numbers, Wilmington as well. But as you push up into northern Bucks, we get closer to that 8, and then there's still that chance of an 8 to 12 inch bullet in the far northern western suburbs, probably on the lower end over in Allentown, Laheyton, and Kutztown. But the farther east you go through this bullet area, the better chance you have of going higher and higher, and somebody's probably going to get about a foot of snow out of this. In Philadelphia, the latest model information, and I'm sorry that bar graph isn't correct, it's just crazy here this morning. Sometimes it's hard to make those small adjustments, but most of the models are looking at about 5.5 inches of snow in Philadelphia. This one just did come in, though, at 3.9. So again, on the lower end of that 4 to 8 range, likely in Philadelphia. Up in Allentown, we're going to go for a snowy start, and then it gets windy, and that's true across the region. 28 degrees is the high, but we'll have wind chills dipping down into the teens this afternoon in Allentown, and even at the shore, a high around 36 degrees this afternoon. And in Philadelphia, we're looking at sitting on or about 33 degrees. The snowy start, a very windy afternoon with winds gusting to 40, maybe even 50 miles per hour. And then overnight tonight, it's all the way down to the teens, blustery, and keep in mind that if we do have any leftover slush or snow that starts to melt, it's going to refreeze tonight. Your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day. Today's high, more or less 33. It will technically be higher than that, but that's in our rearview mirror. This afternoon, this is about as good as it's going to get, and that'll be after the snow stops. Then it gets windy and uncomfortable. Sun to clouds tomorrow, 32 degrees, and again, the wind's still a factor, so we'll probably have single-digit wind chills when you wake up tomorrow and in the teens in the afternoon. But by Saturday afternoon, we're melting a lot of that snow with a high of 47 and periods of rain possible on Sunday and a high of 55. Bye-bye snow, right?
Yep.
Back to the 40s by Tuesday and Valentine's Day.
Bye-bye, Frosty.
Bye-bye.
Frosty shows up. Frosty